welcome back to our second attempt at this. If this
Watch the internet just go, no, you can't have any. Big Top's not good. Just skip it.
if this happens, if we have problems again, I'll just complete Big Top off screen.
I mean, on the one hand, that'd be a little sad. On the other hand, you wouldn't have to play Big Top.
I would have to play Big Top. You wouldn't.
Yeah, but you could just skip through it because you could just like access all the stuff pretty easily.
One of my favorite villains in two of my favorite villains, technically, is in Farewell My Turnabout. For those who understand what happens there, so that's why I'm always like, good case, flaw, good case.
Damn it, Big Top.
But
I mean, it's like even with like the good case, bad case thing, it's like Big Top is
notorious.
It's Big Top.
The anime covered it. The anime did it better. The anime turned it down to 30 minutes, and it took out a lot of bad fluff.
Yep.
It improved some characters' motivations. It made it a lot more bearable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna not voice act anything until we get into the actual trials, since we did this already.
Yeah, we did.
The professionals will push through it, but we're not professionals. I'm not being paid. You don't record this, so you're not being paid.
I don't know if I actually talked about it at the time, but technically what she's doing here is a breach of conduct for a lawyer.
Oh?
This situation would technically fall underneath the attorney-client privilege, because Phoenix is talking to Maya, who is his client. And in comes Von Karma, who is now listening in on the conversation. It seems like she doesn't understand what attorney-client privilege is, as that would be a major issue to this whole situation, because she should not be in this room. Not while he is talking. Like, the guard shouldn't be there either, really.
To be fair, this is the lobby. It might fall under this is a public location.
Sure, but like if this is a defense lobby or something like that, then this whole setup would be completely weird. It also would not make much sense to have like these conversations here. You would probably be ushered into a different room. It's just a very weird location to be having these conversations to begin with. It is kind of like the weird thing with YouTube today and with kind of the internet right now, which is lawyers are going on to YouTube and giving a lot of information about like what goes on in an actual court case, because a lot of people don't have to go through court cases. So it's interesting, kind of like knowing
a couple people on YouTube who do that.
Yeah, it's interesting kind of knowing more about the court cases thanks to that. I would never say that I'm like an expert lawyer or anything like that, but there is a lot more that I now know due to listening to those lawyers and their tales of like, here's how this goes, here's what people think happens, here's what really happens, that kind of thing.
I nodded for completely forgetting you can't see me.
Not just me. Don't forget that the people at home can't see you either.
I like seeing people like, you should get all these VTuber stuff. It's like, I would, but A, that costs money, and B, I don't like being seen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like makeup and stuff on my face. I constantly would pick at it.
It wouldn't be that you would be seen. It's more just like you would have a model that mimics your movements. But It is still a lot of money, and it does also include like a cell phone and stuff like that. Particularly like an iPhone or the like, where it's got a good camera that tracks your movements and everything. There's one VTuber I see on YouTube that talks about like all the things that have to go into VTubing and how terrified she is of Apple updating the iPhone and just breaking everything because they've done that before. That is the unfortunate thing about YouTube and about VTubing. Things can be broken, and they will.
A and I'm okay, and I'm trying to figure out how to properly word this so I don't out myself. Um, a person I frequently buy custom stories from, I think that's fine enough. Um, has mentioned they wanting who's like a also a forever DM at times. Mentioned wanting to like go into like streaming her sessions she has with other streamers, which I've also follow, and it's like it's gonna like I might have to like cost a lot of money, and I read all that's like, no, you don't. Just have a voice. No one gives a fuck what you look like. You just have a voice. You could claim to be an AI. No one's what they're gonna check.
That
They have to
what's
go to
funny
your
is that there
house and
are
prove you wrong. People don't
there are
leave.
AI VTubers. There are AI VTubers. That is the thing.
I know, but I remember the case of you could say that you're the president. Sure, they might be able to double check your voice, but you don't have to say the president of the states. Just the president. A president. It's a title. President, what? You asked too many questions. I didn't actually write all that, mind you. It was the case of
That's just what through your head, basically. Yeah.
exactly. I stream. I don't have all this. I think this was around when it got bad enough we had to stop.
Yeah, because we were just like, we can't hear what Kalis is saying. Man, you were constantly dipping in and out too. That was another thing. I do recall that. What now, Miss reconvene, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, there was not a comma there. Can you prove Miss Eeny Meeny had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Rather easily. I'm surprised that we didn't talk about this already, given that... no, we did talk about this already, didn't we? The whole thing about the sister and everything. Her dying, her blaming the guy. Technically, that's a motivation. I don't know why we're still arguing about this. Eeny Meeny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. Well, multiple points of connection, but okay. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Yes, the car accident we've already discussed. Gonna be honest here. I'm feeling like Edgeworth. Only person in the room with common sense. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought like you wanted to ask about like my motive. I don't see the point in like bringing up the past.
Uh-huh.
If I start to drift for my just the people in the dinner, if I start to drift my voices, that's because I just keep thinking I'm gonna have to use this voice for Gina, and I don't want to.
What's very like funny about that statement? Oh man, I don't want to talk about the past, but I want you to ask about my motivation in the past.
Time is constant, Innie. Every second wasted is a second in the past.
It's like, lady, you do understand that if I'm going to ask you a question about your motivation. I'm gonna have to ask you about the past, right? That's how this works. Miss Meanie, Hermione, if you please. Meanie. Gotta remember that. Not Miney, Meanie.
I've actually
Okay.
heard eeny mine sometimes.
Well, it's this is the problem with that last game, because it's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? That's
Mhm.
the whole gimmick of the system. The problem with that is like their last name is Miney, and depending on when in that like rhyme, essentially in the counting rhyme, you say that, the pronunciation changes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So it's like it's weird how that's kind of how that works, and it throws me off every time that I try to like figure out what is the way I say this name. Anywho,
Skip that entire dialogue. My bad.
yeah, you did. It's fine. It's not that complicated. It's her just agreeing to the statement about last year's
That
accident.
was like last year in May. Like something really bad happened at like my sister's clinic about around then. And like the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. I like woke up because of a jolt, and like it was a sea of flames around me. I like opened the door and like got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
I read it in the paper back when we read papers.
Oh yes, I was the judge for that one. I've been here a long time. Please help.
In between Darkspawn and this nonsense, and the Mages Councils.
You would think immortality would be a good thing. It's not.
Is it what the Seers want, immortality, or is it just everyone's has magic but they're on top?
It's mages at the top. It's basically like a magic supremacist sort of organization that.
Okay.
Although it depends, it's like they just generally want power. And the one thing that most mages end up doing is trying to find ways to increase their power through different measures depending on what mage they are.
Life magic is a heavy burden, right?
Yeah, that's one of them. There's a reason it's called an obsession. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Oh!
Those. I completely forgot to double check how to do this. Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness before I get whipped again, please. You're trying to figure out her accent, aren't you?
I am. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Mina's sister.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Namely, why she would think that. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the entire argument here is actually very flawed. Whether or not he drugged somebody has no bearing on the case. It would be more along the lines of, did her state of mind believe that her sister was drugged? That would be the key. And that's kind of the more important thing, instead of it being like, oh, did he actually drug her sister? Like, no, that's not important. That's not as important as other aspects of the trial. Why? So it was last year in May. Really bad happened. Do we want to push her on that? Because that might have some bearing on the case. That was a malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was because medicines, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray wanted to blame my sis. That incident has nothing to do with, I think M's are pronounced differently. No. Okay. Nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has oddly documented that it was entirely Miney's fault.
Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, it really wasn't my sis.
Do you want to press her on that, or? I bet poor time to have a bite of Chinese food. Goddamn, chow mein. She was totally exhausted, or totally tired. You mean exhausted?
So I was just thinking, is there another problem? It's about to check Discord. She had to talk to the police and, was being investigated, every day. It was, a totally terrible situation. I might just work through that yawn. Go sing me.
Like, you already yawning. It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh?
Oh, look what we have to do.
Ah, yes. The thing that we always have to do. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True.
Ah, but, I don't, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you do not have your license, Miss Me. It's slowly drifting into French, but fuck it.
Yeah.
I have a look at cola. I'm gonna go get. I don't really hope the fact
You do that. Do that. You are yawning more and more already.
I'm not even tired. It's the thing. I think it's just one of those ones that just happen.
Might just be nerves.
And yeah, yawning is one of the things people do to relieve stress.
Yep. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Just get that out of the way.
I set up my Halloween decorations. I know I'm kind of close, but I was the only person I couldn't because of, I don't know, the HOA, but apparently Mom said I should have, so I did. And some of them did not move correctly.
Ooh.
At least so far, I found one completely broken Halloween decoration that I just threw away.
Oh, that's not good.
On the other hand, a lot of the decorations that are based on stakes work perfectly instead of just having to find some way to angle it into hard dirt and rocks. So what I found so far, I've managed to make into a reasonable production of decorations.
All right.
Like, okay. Anyway.
Okay, so.
Just doing
Oh
this.
wait, we do have her ID, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Jeez, Phoenix.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. You can't just call it a lame lie, Phoenix. Come on.
Alter it.
It's a bit much.
It has to be on theme, Phoenix.
This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What's the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. We know you did because we got it from somebody that received it from you during your time in the hospital, woman.
This is how you got your face back.
Dr. Cody, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
Dexter, what the fuck?
It's a long story. Please don't make me go into it.
What are you talking about? What? Are you talking about the preferred fake clinic doctor?
I didn't even get to finish. I didn't even get to say it. I thought I had time to take a drink.
No one cares. Fitness. When did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What in the... Okay, Von Karma. Yeah, that's what happened. That doesn't... No, hold up. Von Karma, you can't... Von Karma, do you think the people can't ask for replacement licenses? Did you... What is this argument?
I think the argument was that this is her first driver's license.
But it's not. It would have an issuance date on it.
Is that an American thing or is that
It's a generalized thing. It's like part of the system for checking exactly when something was issued to find fraudulent IDs. Like that. Oh my god. let me see. Actually, let me just see.
Because like Japan is a little bit different when it comes to stuff like that. So that might be what Shuji Takumi's running off of, and if it wouldn't work there, then the Shuji Takumi making shit up again. I just tried to scratch my nose with the controller. That was not a smart decision.
Yeah, that was not.
I have 10 digits that are good for that, and I use none of them.
Yeah, no. There's a date of issue of the card above the expiry date in Japan. It's rather well formatted too. The date of issuance is right above the expiration date.
Perhaps Shutakumi can't drive.
It also includes the address, the last name and first name, their date of birth, the conditions, because they have different licenses depending on which vehicle you can drive. Same as the US. So, which also throws another wrench into the works. Yeah, okay, she got this license in November. Which class of license is it? Is it for standard cards? Like, what about this argument gets rid of the original license? No. Can we actually look at the card? Is there like a 3D model of the card we could take a look at or something? Or is it just literally like her license and it's just her photo?
Here's
Let's see.
photo for a driver's license. So just the photo, apparently, not the driver's license itself.
Hold up. Hold up.
What?
Oh, is that what he did? Okay. No, that still doesn't make any. I'm not trying to figure out why there would be a separate photo from the license. Like, like I know that she was using the driver's license to reconstruct her face, right? But why would they need like to separate the photo from the license? That's what I don't understand. There's a that hospital's getting sued. Like I think we could just agree on that. That hospital is clearly getting sued after this is done. Um, in fact, if Meanie wants to like sue that hospital for severe negligence, allowing for her personal identity to be stolen by somebody, yeah, that would absolutely be a slam dunk case at this point.
But apparently Shitakumi didn't think of that, so
Yeah,
maybe he can't drive. The
who
man's
knows?
man's bizarre.
There's a good chance that he just straight up can't drive. I'm just very confused by that whole situation.
Try, and my VIP will accommodate.
Why? Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. No, they could have. There is nothing about the. This is a terrible argument.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would like let me drive. Look, I know she's evil, but she just basically got scot-free out of the argument, and now we're going to have a second argument.
Yeah, now we're gonna have a further argument over like why she wouldn't let her drive.
Okay, so the wiki I'm looking to for like better ways to hit you on the long way has also shows like the testimony, so you know ahead of time. And I'm just looking through it real quick and like, I haven't said this word in years, eons. It feels like.
Oh no. Is it just ye old language or what is it?
Ye old internet language.
Oh dear.
It isn't salmonella bad, but around that era.
Oof, fair enough. So there's just a
Just don't just stand there mean to yourself.
Not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain. How did you get the whip?
You're welcome, Miss Mia.
Ouch.
Miss Mina, what do you think you would? Why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because.
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
I wish we could get fancy on these, just so I have less people to
Yeah.
talk. Hey, Fancy, if you're watching, do you want to voice Mia and just Mia? I'm fine if you only voice the sisters.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. She'd be sitting here the entire time listening to us gab about law talk and why this is so stupid. Like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy these games. However, I also recognize the absolute foolishness that is involved in these games. It's
Tell us
kind of
about
just something
law
you have to
or
accept
talk
going in.
about RPG she's not part of.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean.
Uh-huh. I love how the statement is just, I wouldn't be allowed. Yes, you would not be allowed in this courtroom.
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sister was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She had, like, gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car!" It's not even how to spell it.
Ah, that is old internet slang. So like,
No, I'm just taking a drink.
ah,
So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. A bright red car for sports.
That's...
That that is old man speak right there. That is, I have not driven a car that doesn't have a manual stick in years.
I'll be perfectly honest, the first time I actually knew what a sports car actually was because my grandpa, Terry, would play a lot of video games, which is also probably why I'm so obsessed with them. And he used to play I believe the Need for Speed series
Ah, yeah.
with like a racing with steering peripheral, and that's why I learned like, oh, that's what a sports car is. I probably would at one point just think a sports car is a car you use for sports. The difference for me and the judge, though, is that is little kid logic, and the judge is ever. He is older than forever. He is just ever.
Uh-huh. The judge should know better.
Alternatively, the judge is hiding the fact that he's actually he's a very old street racer.
Yeah, he's just like, oh yes, the car for sports. Tell me, how many of those V's does it have? For curiosity's sake. Did you change out the transmission box at all? No? No, don't worry about it.
I was I do crimes on the side to distract for the fact that I will never die. I play both sides.
No, the defense may question the witness.
Judge, are you aware you just told all that with your bare... Shut up. I will declare guilty and do not care for your bathrooms, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but at least we have a judge who is.
This is a pressing situation, that's why I'm just letting things run out.
Yeah. So we just gotta like press on particular ones. I was thinking it would probably be the red, shiny, bright red, you know. It was a new car?
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? Judge! No!
Okay, there's no way he's that old and decrepit. He is hiding some shit.
Yeah, he is definitely like there's something he doesn't want people to know.
I am unaware of the card from this UK person. Meanwhile, in our extremely fanfiction scenarios, like I was there when they stole our art. I was there when during the Opium Wars. Fuck the Brits.
Oh gosh.
I should figure out more stuff that the Brits have than Japan. I don't actually think there's much they've done. It's mostly India they fuck over.
I mean, well, the Opium Wars was mostly China, but if I recall correctly, at least.
I think the closest, like, this was before it, but the closest they had to crossing over England is in the Great Ace Attorney. So the judge was alive during then. The Great Ace Attorney takes place during the time of Sherlock, by the way. Or Sherlock Holmes.
Boy. Yes, Sherlock Holmes. The methods people use to avoid copyright.
And it was a really. I'm flipping between the Valley Girl and her actual accent she sees and put on the persona, and it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess removal cars would be the obvious next topic. That's harder. Really don't know anything about cars. I have a feeling this is bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please have the witness append what you just said to her testimony. You mean about the part about there being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. No, I was on your side, right? Don't worry, just add it in. Please add it in, actually. If you could get me the make and model, I might be interested in that later. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Right? Oh my gosh, this man. Miss Money, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever.
She's getting a bit more blatant.
Yeah, that's why I'm basically dropping the Valley Girl when ever she's basically not doing her persona.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can present something.
Right.
Let me scroll through this because it's been a bit.
Was it her testimony in the newspaper? Yeah, the right door. Yeah, that's the problem.
Would you like to explain? I know why. Would you like to explain to the audience why that's a problem?
In foreign countries, you drive on the opposite side of the road from the U.S. And it's not in every country, I should note. So for anybody from Britain that's just like, yes, the right side. No, not even in the UK. It's annoying. So it would be that one, right? There. Miss Miney. Do you remember this article? This thing, eh? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. but I opened the right door and I got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. What? Hang on.
Wait, no, this actually makes sense. British cars are,
Yeah, but the UK isn't Britain. Britain is part of the UK, but the UK is not Britain.
no, the revamp says my sister's new car was like a special model from England.
Okay, so it's just going with the old text. It's a little funny. There's a good reason that they changed it too. Brexit. What do you mean by this? A part of me wanted to go into a rant about Brexit there as a judge, and right, honestly. Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you're sitting there, well, I'm going to be honest, that might be concerned. So that means you were in the driver's seat.
Sorry, I'm getting a scam call. I'm hanging up.
Oh, those things. Let's get more prevalent during the election season this spring.
I already voted. Fuck off. I had and then lost the sticker because they're not really sticky.
I should send you a video of somebody getting a door-to-door salesman, or not door-to-door salesman, door-to-door donation worker. It's just like, it's fantastic. Order in the court. Order. Hold on.
Mr. Phoenix Bites is babbling nonsense again. Amy said the person who was driving the car was her older sister, Meanie Miney.
As what Eni said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix. Looks like you finally found out the real root of this murder.
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Meanie, who was really driving that night? This is where we have to say the weird one, don't we?
Yeah, but it's me.
Yeah, it's not the top one, it's the bottom one, the one that would sound like it makes no sense, but when you think about it for 2 seconds, you understand what's going on. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Meanie Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But what you just said. The witness, Miss Eni Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This fitness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... her sister, Amy. Amy Miney, that is your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. For the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery.
This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No.
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? She is. That hat is just made out of taffy. That's the
She's
only
been
answer I
biting
got.
at it for a while.
Yep, she's just been taking like little chunks out of it. She stress eats.
It's made of marshmallow.
It's like getting smaller as time goes on. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died in that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie.
Nothing really stole her face, more the fact that her face was given to her.
Yeah. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Though it wasn't on purpose.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Minnie had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean? Oh!
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible. Because Mimi Miney wasn't still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eenie? I mean, Miss Von Comet. Oh,
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Fitness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Meanie Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
but why? Why would you go so far to throw away yourself? To become your own system? I think I understand why. Maybe you want her old self to disappear because of this. Nope.
That's... Oh, there's something wrong?
You just like went very fast and clicked that.
Well, yeah, because I figured it was obvious.
Yeah. I just didn't see what you clicked.
The newspaper
like, what
article
button
about
was
the
that?
incident.
Yeah.
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap,
I still think Dr. Gray at least 50% also the cause.
Yeah, no, he was very much also the cause. It's just, everybody in this incident, except for her sister, was a terrible person. Me and Mindy had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much for her to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
You lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. A chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. So you haven't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Being Ini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The instance of the defendant, Maya Fay.
This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you?
Phoenix Wright found dead.
It's just found dead. Cause of death unknown. Going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. After a while, she's dead. Yeah, there we go. Oh God! No, put the hat. Hold on. Stop.
And one more for good measure.
Oh, it was 5.
Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. Phoenix.
They live.
This court is a fraud, a sham.
And Miss Von Karma was arrested for assault. God damn. Assault and battery. That was pretty brutal. Phoenix is not waking up after that one. He's just not getting back up. Oh, son of a bitch. No, then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Right, buddy, are you okay? Nope, he's not. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Deceased.
Dead at.
Even in the sea. Oh, God. That's all. This court is adjourned. We'll need to set up a new case for Von Karma's assault allegations.
Congratulations, Maya. What's this?
Oh,
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
I
Sis!
think the funniest part about this whole thing is that Phoenix is not going to be here to see a single second of it because he's still unconscious.
The rest of the next case is that all of weird creepies happening, and that's as far as I consider for canon. It's not canon, but I want it to be canon.
He's just unconscious on the floor. He's just like he's in pain. He can't do
He twitches
anything.
occasionally, so people are pretty sure he's not dead, but
They're still very much concerned for his well-being. Oh god, I just love that he is just like down there, like.
I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis? In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right.
Oh. Dogs are just there, not questioning a single thing.
I'm just. Can I just do this one line as a joke before you continue?
Sure.
There's still one thing I don't quite get.
You know what? I have a way of doing that too. There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
Where the rest of my teeth went? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray?
You can stop if you want. I'm pretty sure we're done with this bit.
I don't know. He got whipped a lot. He's just not doing good.
Still, you.
I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Mafe who just committed a murder.
They had a plan down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
You and me both. I don't want to have to go against Von Karma again in such a way. She hits hard. She does not hold back. I'm going to need a lot of medical assistance after this. I hope you can help me out with that, Maya.
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick.
No, you need to help me now.
I'm bleeding internally and externally, Maya.
Maya, I think I might be dying. Maya, please, I need you to focus. I need you to call an ambulance. Guards, please, an ambulance. Somebody. 911.
Nick has like 6 aggravating damage.
He's just like in severe amounts of pain. He's just trying to get the guards to call 911. They're just like, what's going on?
We're not paid it. We don't have cell phones, sir. You have to go to the payphone for that.
That is... Ouch.
By the time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. You're still alive. Wink.
For a moment. How long that will last depends on how fast you call 911. Just chuckling over there about 911, aren't you?
A little bit. Hey, Nick, tell me. Why my Aunt Wynne did something so horrible? Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? Does she know stuff like that can cause darkness and shadows to form? And Nick's having only found out all of this like yesterday. Is that what?
He's just standing there like, He's just trying not to lose his head.
Try not to lose consciousness. I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. That was my last aggravated box.
I'm dead now.
Please, cast resurrection, please.
Is there a resurrection, Princess?
Yeah, but it's a very limited one that can only be done if, like, immediately after death.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I've used it once, and it was a very tricky situation. The amount of time you have to cast it is very small. It has to be, like, basically within the same day.
What? Where was that? Was that in the game I was in? Because I have no memory of this.
Yeah, it was. It was in the Oyashio game.
Okay.
That was when I actually got to do healing.
Right, because I'm normally the healer.
I mean, other people are too.
Well, yeah, but I'd like consistently pick healing. Even if I'm playing a class that doesn't like get healing, like, oh, but I can also heal and be more useful.
Yeah. I did some healing as Droll. Paladin.
Yes, but
I get healing, so.
yes, but that's Pathfinder.
Yeah. Was still effective healing though.
Yeah, because you're a paladin. A paladin who has the weight limit of Looney Tune. to explain the joke, we were...
There is a hole that is shaped like a paladin falling through a roof during a rooftop chase. Yeah. Things did not go well for him.
Slight spoilers for Curse of Crimson Stone that might have changed because with the recent updates. We were chasing after someone, and I'm playing a ranger who has pretty good dexterity, and Shield was also playing a character with pretty good dexterity. Kyle was playing a paladin with crap dexterity and promptly fell through a roof a la Looney Tunes.
Listen, I had a very, very intimate introduction into gravity, and gravity really wanted to put me in my place.
Was it the roof, or did you like miss a jump and just fell into the ground really hard?
It was a roof.
Okay.
It did not go well.
This is our campaign end with him being king, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things he can bring up that I did as Walter, my ranger, but this is still like one of the sort of... We both agree this was hilarious.
Oh, that was a very fun campaign.
It was. Nick, please, I need an answer. For reasons.
The reason Morgan helped me with her plan was, I mean, it's fairly obvious, right? It's her daughter. Like, that's the reason, yeah. The fact that her daughter can't become the matriarch unless, you know.
Yeah, it's because of Pearl.
Yeah. Take that! Just throws Pearl at her!
Take that! Hospital, please!
If I'm not going to the hospital, you're not either.
You know, this explains why he loses his memory later on. He was already badly injured in the first place.
You know what? Yeah, he's probably already got a concussion. Then he just gets hit over the head with a fire extinguisher. God damn. He's gone through so much abuse in just like the past few days. Oh, goodness. I think that was you. I don't think we actually said Pearly or anything like that. We just kind of went off
We
topic
started
a bit.
laughing. Yeah, Pearly.
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karain Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And I don't want the job. You kidding me? I'm busy as is.
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then?
Pearly doesn't want the job either. She wants to be a doctor from just watching all those medical dramas. I don't have the heart to tell her those aren't accurate. You're a lawyer. You tell her why they're inaccurate.
That is beyond my pay grade.
That's fair enough, I suppose. The Branch family. My aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak.
Could you imagine that's what ends up happening? It's just like, even like in the scenario where Phoenix wasn't there and she lost, and like, yes, where are you going? Oh, I want to become a doctor. But you're a powerful. I don't care about that. I want to be a doctor. I want to save people's lives. If I knew what I know now, I might have been able to save that man and save Mystic Maya.
There's just that expression of like, I just murdered a man for nothing. Her face grows dark as she just realizes she's made a terrible mistake. Next person would be Pearls.
Everything was done for her sake. It's also the... that was you.
It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. She knew. She didn't want to admit it, but she knew. And I think that's kind of the sad thing there. It's just like she knows exactly what kind of person her aunt really is. Date and time unknown, detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13.
My precious Pearl. The only one suitable to be master of the Quran, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless-maned family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
It never does it?
I don't remember, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, like I'm legitimately thinking about like all of the cases I know exist, and I don't think she ever gets her revenge. I think she's just like in solitary confinement forever. Probably because the writers forgot about her. This is what happens when you put somebody into a dark hole, you know? People forget about it.
I checked the wiki. Oh, nope, it says second murder plot.
Oh, again?
Yeah, she does come back. In the
Does she try to
in the
blame
third game
Maya?
is why I don't remember as much.
Ah. And I'm guessing she tries to blame Maya for it.
That does seem to be the trend of her, yes.
Yeah, just anytime that Maya gets like accused of a crime, we just gotta like run a quick check on who was associated with that person. You know?
Yep. Okay,
Just
it's
like,
time
okay,
for
guys, it's very clearly this lady again. This is the third per. Quit letting her out of jail.
prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. I do like this part. This part is fun.
You know what I just realized too? Like, she literally could just keep getting out of jail and trying again. Because she's not the one committing the murders.
She might be arrested by association. The one, the only, Maximilian Galactica.
Jojo?
I haven't seen JoJo.
He's got, yeah, that was a very Jojo face.
The Earth is there. Why is the Earth in the circus?
I don't know, you know?
What else is shown here?
Good question. Well, I guess it depends on where they're at.
That the burying.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet.
You know what? Once we get an opportunity to look around, I will send you an image of like one JoJo character in particular I'm thinking of right now, and I want you to compare it to the face on the billboard. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna get that image. Let me find it.
To be 100% honest, I've seen zero JoJo. All I know is the memes.
No, I know. It's just his face is just perfect. Honestly,
This is my knowledge of JoJo. People who know how to fight can gain ghosts that also know how to fight. There's a vampire, and there's apparently a steamroller attack.
Just to put it in perspective, there are 9 different JoJo's Bizarre Adventure parts. 9 of them.
How long's apart?
It's more than a season.
So there's... Okay.
There's a lot. Also, each one has a different member of the Joestar line. Just throw
another
in
thing
that
I know about JoJo is apparently it's either this or Fifth North Star, but the fighting game, like tournaments, are basically one long line of you're allowed to cheat because the game will just break.
That's about right.
There's like people bribing each other on camera, and that's just allowed.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll just link this here now. You can see him in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, compare this image. Shoot, there we go. Compare his face and hairstyle with the face behind Maya right now.
I can kind of see it. There's very clear different art styles, but
yeah,
also there's spots
a lot of
his
like
hair. That's a guy.
The manga in particular does feel like it because it's a little closer to that. Like that's an image from the anime that I sent you. So the manga has a lot of different like shading and stuff like that. Wait a minute. I mean, okay, that's actually a lot closer. This one's closer. He even has the same color clothes.
Yeah, no, that's more accurate. Oh god.
For people that are curious, look up Anakiss, Anakiss, from Part 6. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. Particularly from the manga. The anime is actually even closer, technically. Holy shit. Wait a minute, why did... Here, look at this one.
I have the wiki up. I could just check to see if he's inspired by. I don't know how long this goes.
The thing is, I doubt it was inspired by it because this is like a character from Part 6 that we're looking at here. And Part 6 was like, that is a late one. That is really late. That is for Stone Ocean that started. Oh wait, no, that it might be 1999, 2003.
According to Development, Max Galactic's design is based on designs in the boys' love genre.
We need to go deeper into that. Okay. Time to move on. So then again, Joestar is very much similar. Actually, now I think about it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the anime picture you added. That is also accurate. That's your like knowing
It
what I
has
know
the
about the
feather in the
characters.
cap
If
as
you
well,
told me
like-
that was Maximin's like casual clothes, I would believe you.
Right? It like even has the feather in the cap. Like you could see the feather in the cap. It's green in the game, but like in the anime, it's like a white feather on the opposite side of his cap.
You should wait until we like get to talking to him in the. Yeah, like I don't care much about hiding things. He's the client.
I figured he's the guy in the opening. Like it's kind of hard to not figure out that he's a client.
I'm just saying, wait until we like talk to him before you make all the JoJo jokes.
I admittedly don't know what JoJo jokes I could make. The series itself is a fucking
making
meme.
You'll see. Let me put it this way. You'll see.
Fair enough. There's not a lot of jokes I could really make that wouldn't be something that JoJo's already made itself, or hasn't already made itself.
It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, and an elephant that rode a giant ball. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air.
Can't forget about the gorilla that controlled an entire ship.
You're referencing something. For the life of me, I don't know.
JoJo.
That happens in...
His stand is a ship.
Okay. I have to ask now. Space or ocean?
Ocean.
Wooden or metal?
Metal.
Cruise or military?
I believe military.
God damn it. I swear to God, it's... JoJo occasionally sounds like you could lie to me and I would believe you.
They beat it, by the way.
Oh, they fought this. That wasn't like information they learned.
No, they fought it. It won. Right now, it has to have an existential crisis.
Yeah, Max Galactica, who is absolutely fabulous. Huh? Wait, Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? Is that what we do?
Magician.
Oh no, this is
Magician.
fake. No, a magician. Mr. Nick?
Huh? What is it, girls?
Imagine Phoenix is completely just checked out.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm just enjoying some cotton candy.
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? Or fighting Darkspawn? Or
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling.
I completely forgot this line came up, so we just made our whole thing extra confusing. And you know what? I don't care.
Oh, why is that?
Um, doesn't don't people who are part of like mages and all that can tell when someone's faking magic? I think that was the thing that came up once.
I'm not sure if they can tell when somebody is faking magic. I think it's more like you just kind of can. Oh, it's probably just mage site and stuff like that. So maybe.
And I think something similar is like with, for instance, at the very least, you can tell, oh, that's supernatural. Okay, I either have to fight with that, talk with that, work with that, run from that. Man, my life is complicated.
I just can't win. You don't know about Magic Girls?
It's been a while since we've done a mage game, to be fair.
It has, yeah. I mean, Mage the Awakening is fun, but at times it can kind of like drag on a bit with everything else inside of it. And
it's become increasingly obvious before games we have a little bit more creativity, and Mage doesn't.
Mage is definitely limiting at times.
Especially not for like flavor textures, which I love to do, and I know you love to do.
Yep. Anywho.
I'm sorry. Hey.
You don't need to sorry. You don't need to apologize, girl. It's fine. Not everybody's gonna know about magic, and well, okay. You know what?
In this weird headcanon, you might know about magic.
She is like a small child, though, and she has been sheltered. She's lived up in the mountains. I would not be surprised if some people don't know about like circus magic and stuff like that. That would not surprise me. It was during that trying time that I met Pearls.
6 months between that trying time and getting your head smashed in with a fire extinguisher.
I had only just recovered from the brutal whipping from Von Karma.
And the concussion. It's been a long 6 months.
Those 6 months were spent convalescing in a hospital bed. Thankfully, Von Karma was willing to pay for the medical expenses.
What I do like about Phoenix is that it sort of reveals, as the game goes on, that he's like absurdly tough.
Yeah, he's durable. Although I will say this, sometimes people don't want to be that durable.
I think like in Apollo Justice, he gets hit by a car, boomerangs off like a pole, and walks away with just a broken arm. It's like, what did you do?
How are you alive?
Which sort of falls back into the joke we're making that everyone but Phoenix is part of the World of Darkness up until now. Because that has to be some sort of empowering bullshit. He has armor on.
Yeah.
It's time to go. You're right. We can't miss the last train. They don't like it when I run it. Mr. Nick doesn't like it when I run at 60 miles per hour.
You understand how out of the ordinary that is for a small child to run faster than a sports car.
That's you.
Yeah, no, just picturing that, just like some
Girls,
like
you remember the train
kid.
Instead of me reminding you not to run at 60 miles per hour.
Girls, you remember the train? Great. I don't need to worry about you running this time.
course I did. But I don't really
Uh-huh.
understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later.
What?
I'll come by to clean the office. It's gonna be spotless for New Year. Oh, that's right. Isn't there like a superstition? I believe there's a superstition in like Asian countries that everything has to be on the right foot on New Year's, and then you can do everything else differently, back to your normal schedule.
I don't know. Like, well, don't worry about it, really.
We're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe.
I like the expression she has. She's like, maybe. With like, just like a,
Bros, no. We talked about this. I'm
Oh,
glad
no.
you get to spend this. I'm glad you get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Hurley, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick.
Okay, that is a little adorable. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Man, it would be great if I didn't have to deal with a murder straight away into the New Year.
Oh, look, you know the deal with the murder straight away in the New Year.
Ah, man, that monkey's paw, that fucked me.
I'm not positive it takes place on Christmas. I'm 30. I'm not on in the New Year. I mean, I'm double checking because.
Don't they usually like have 3 full days or something like that?
So yeah, it takes place on the last day of on the last year.
I hope I can finish this cleaning this place up in one day.
It's a finite space, and you're hardly here.
Oh. Hello, this is the right.
Nick, it's terrible.
Ah, Maya. Perfect timing.
I want an excuse to get out of cleaning.
Things are terrible here too.
Huh?
This office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office? What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
Okay. The TV?
Where did I put that? Now let's check in on the scene.
Oh no. What happened?
Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. Forgot it's called the Very Big Circus. The Very
Sad man.
Big Circus has become the center of sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers.
The very big circus.
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Why does everyone Phoenix know him is a corpse magnet? Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max. They arrested Max Galactica.
Oh no.
This is automatic, so you don't have to say it. Remember when I said you should hold off your comments until later? Man doesn't wear a shirt.
You should have a stand. He's got the build, the JoJo build too. No.
I mean, I'll give it to him. It's a very good way to not do like he's hiding in the sleeve trick if you're not wearing a fucking shirt.
True, absolutely. However, it just looks like he should have a stand. I know you don't know what that means. It's okay. You don't need to.
Aren't the stands the ghost that everyone can get if they want to fight?
No, not a ghost. It's like an eternal spirit thing. Think of it like Persona.
Okay, now to ask, is there a wild card with multiple ones?
No. However, the world card can control time.
The fucking tarots are in on this.
What?
I thought they were based off songs.
What do you mean?
I don't know where I learned this, but but I could swear the stands were all named after songs.
Yeah, they are to a degree. So let's see here. So there's like Star Platinum, Magician's Red, Hermit Purple, Hierophant Green, Silver Chariot. Starting to sound a little familiar.
Yes, I remember some memes.
Yeah. So, Star, Magician, Hermit, Hierophant, Chariot.
Yep.
Those are like the main 5. Those are the main characters ones.
Okay. I'm following so far.
Now, those are for the main characters. However, there are others that are not following it. For instance, there is, as I look through these and I realize that more of them actually are than I thought, Geb, Knum, Thoth, Anubis, Bastet, Sethin, Osiris, Horus, Atom, Tenor Sax, Cream, that kind of thing. In Diamond is Unbreakable, I think. That's the one where you start seeing more musical ones. Because you gotta remember, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure spans a long series. And once the stands come in, they don't really leave. So they needed more names. So you get Killer Queen, Bites the Dust, Aqua Necklace, Bad Company, Red Hot Chili Pepper, The Lock, that kind of thing. So, yeah, there is musical ones, including Earth, Wind, and Fire, but they don't come in until, like, after the first series.
It's better than Akira Takayama, God rest his soul's habit of naming everything after food and drinks. Or random objects that you can find in your house.
Ah, yes. Vegetable. Of course, if I ever say that to Vegeta's face, he will smack me into the moon.
Smacking the moon, nothing. Your head's just gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And then you won't have a head no more. You'll just wake up in the afterlife.
You're just gonna be like, so many times.
I've never heard that before, and you now have a halo over your head. You blink and now you're over here.
It's just like, somebody hit me.
This is where I was. Oh no, my things!
Literally just like, that was an impact a moment ago. I could swear I heard like a loud thud.
I don't care if you're not paying attention, it's picked up.
Oh yeah, no, it's picked up.
So you got plenty of time to clean up your office later. I just feel like I should start making up things that don't actually happen in Big Top to explain more reason why. Like, there's a cleaning mini game. If you don't do it in time, you have to do it all over again.
That actually would be interesting to a degree. Just like add more stuff in the middle of like your cases and everything. Do it like Persona style. You know what? There needs to be a Persona game that is like court based.
Okay, you say that. There is like Cut Contact that hinted there was supposed to be like a Phoenix Wright style courtroom session in Persona 5. That's probably what
Nice.
what Say's thing's going to be before they went to Casino, because there's like Persona 5 for the character reactions. It's Joker, so
that would make sense. That particular like entire situation involves Mai, who is very much a like she's a prosecutor, so it makes sense.
Yeah, sorry.
What? I like how he's just like, wait a minute.
But I wanted an excuse to not clean! You don't have to read this, I just like to. Oh, I'm looking at Charlie.
Uh,
I wouldn't mind his opening this place up. Charlie, you don't pay rent!
Not gonna be able to clean up any of this stuff. Just gonna have to deal with it when we get back. Just
Difficult
once
looking
again,
Lego
pulled
big
into
stand in a
another-
formidable row. They mock me. I might them some of these off the used bookstore. But that might be such a not be such a good idea.
Yeah. Phoenix is just standing there like, man, that concussion really did me in. I can't read anymore. These
I
books
believe
are
that's
useless now.
foreshadowing.
Wait, which one?
I'll read it. Just ran outside the window. It's a Gatewater Hotel,
Oh, okay.
high-class luxury hotel. So recently, it's been a normal business-class hotel.
Hmm.
The newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. I went and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I hear they're even giving the new guy his own movie. I just
Oh,
know.
nice.
And like I said, I believe that's foreshadowing.
It probably is, yeah.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Also, why are you behind bars?
No, I'm not. Not this time.
He used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Maximum Galactica would never do such a thing.
Maya, it's a joke.
Okay, I'm gonna play this character just because I need
No,
practice.
no, I see the first word. Go ahead.
Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl! She has a fabulous understanding of events.
It's going to be one of those cases. What's with all this fabulous talk?
Welcome to the visitors' room. It's Max, Nick. Look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. All right, sweetie, pick a card, any card. He called me sweetie. Nick. Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. He got it! He got it! Nick, look, he got it! What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valuable possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
I don't want to steal one of his hearts.
And you are... Oh, silly me. You must be Sweetie's driver.
Her driver?
Whatever, hurry up and pick a card. Any card.
I see where this is going. There is indeed a part of me that does not want to pick a card. However, I have a feeling that I shall pick a
If you don't
card.
want to read it, I can just skip past it.
I'm watching this and I'm just thinking to myself, man. This, This guy. Oh. This is a unique case, isn't it?
Yeah. I do believe, the story goes that Shikazumi did this case drunk.
You don't say. I couldn't tell.
Oh, sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Well,
I'm your
she did.
biggest fan.
Oh no.
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much.
Hey, what about my card?
Think of it as a souvenir.
It's a Joker, isn't it?
Oh, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch.
Sweetie, drop poor combined head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely cringe-inducing.
No kidding.
Thank you, Nick. Nick understood what was going through all of our minds. Oh, man. God. This guy is a piece of work.
I'm just gonna skip past this because this isn't plot relevant, it's just him talking about himself.
Of course. We don't really need to know too much about him. He's gonna tell us about himself over and over again. I'm willing to bet.
Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world? Oh, I can use magic and then I can make this wall disappear.
What is this guy talking about? I like how he's also like throwing cards off to the right, like yeet over and over.
That's slightly him breaking past his persona. So that's why I started talking again.
Because this is a persona overall. This is him playing a character.
Yeah. I mean, he is a bit of a dickhead, but again, the anime is better.
It was an amazing day. I like how he realized he was fabulous too much and changed it. Can't use it every time, now can we?
Unless it's the catchphrase and get paid to. Supported by Carl's Jr. I hate Idiocracy. One of my English college teachers made us watch it and then like do stuff about it. And all I can think was, I want to go home. This show is making me feel dirty. Like, I need to take a shower and I need to be deep and clean.
Understandable. And he talks a lot.
Yeah.
There's not really too much we need to know about this either, do we?
No, it sort of handles the fact that everyone just not like Max.
Yeah, except for the girls, apparently.
Of course he is. He's pretty.
Yeah.
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. This is the murder. I have to talk about this. Even though it was in the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length.
Questioned you about what?
About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening. In my room. In his room. In one of the rooms. So that's why you were arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult me on matters, that's all. No, you're arrested. You're going to jail unless I defend you in court. Nick? I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
No, you don't say. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster?
Uh-huh.
What did you talk about?
Things aren't for your ears.
Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I'm the one bringing in the crowds. Thinking that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? So, in this one, it's a raise. I believe in the anime, it's more of a case of he wants his salary split a bit in order because he believes that his Max is still a bit of a jackass, but he actually is a jackass for a good reason. He believes that the circus performers aren't motivated enough and can be really good if they were just better motivated or better put better work into their acts.
I see. So, like, it's kind of a thing of, like, you guys should probably earn your work a bit more and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but he like completely believes in them as a thing, which again is like because a circus, and this is just from like readings. I've never actually worked in a circus, but those are people you're with like 24/7.
Yeah, you're with them for a long period of time.
If you make enemies with them, you're making enemies with perhaps people who handle your food, people who might do your laundry.
You're not going to have a good time.
So it's more likely he's just trying to motivate them than he is just being intentionally antagonistic.
Yeah. That's all you talked about?
Of course, it was a fabulous chat.
Just fabulous. I mean, he's got to be doing it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Actually, now that I think about it, do we not have the Magatama anymore?
And we do. That's how we saw that.
Okay.
I guess we didn't have it the first place. I don't know.
That's something I kind of was curious about, because, like, that would imply that we still have the Magatama, and that Pearl is, like, trusting us with it due to, you know, the whole situation.
Yeah, see, it's right here.
Yeah, in that case, then. Good on Pearly, then. Letting us keep that.
This match proves I'm a lawyer. What is that badge that used in a disappearing act?
I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney.
An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He's not wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. Just a little over anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look at your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me!
Why is that?
Because I'm the fabulous... I don't have the energy to say this.
I just picture it, like, literally deflating as you said that.
I almost, like, dropped my controller.
It's literally just the case of, like, I don't have the energy to say
in the
this.
future, if I get paid like better sparks and skills, I will voice Max and put effort into it. But right now, I just watch the anime.
Nah.
Just skip this.
Yeah, this... Oh boy, this guy's coming off as a real jackass.
He gets worse, but...
Well, I mean, we kind of figured that out already. It's a Phoenix Wright game. Like, a lot of the characters just get kind of worse over time or slowly improve.
I'm the very big star of the very big circus.
And that means?
I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums.
Okay, being rich does not get you out of jail, sir. So what does that mean?
Max? Quit joking around. You gotta be pulling my magic wand. Police aren't really serious about this, are they?
They are. They don't arrest people as a joke.
Look at Max, he's crushed.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee.
Uh, um,
Yes.
I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right?
Yeah, I'm an attorney.
Please help me. I didn't kill nobody.
Oh, really? Didn't kill nobody?
I might be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger bun pit. But a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max, I swear. I just want to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the phone.
Okay. I'll take your case.
Really?
Really?
Thank you much. Yo, show are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Jones. Well,
Oh.
that cross is ruined.
Man. Billy Bob Johns. That, I'm going to be honest, I was not expecting that. Pleasure to meet you, Billy Bob. I love the pause. That is,
I'm looking up his name in other languages.
I'm
His-
actually curious if, like, did they change his name for the anime is the bigger question I'd have.
I don't think they did. I think that's still his name, because Maximilian is... Okay, so apparently in French, English, and Japanese, his name is still Maximilian Galactica.
Huh.
Which makes sense. It's a stage name. It's not actually his name. His name in Japan is Kurihi Yamada. And his name in French is Paris Paul Jacques. In fact, a French term for an unknown person or nobody is Paris Paul Jacques. In an unofficial Brazil Portuguese translation, his name is an adaptation of his original stage name, but his real name, Bento Jacatatu, I'm probably butchering that, makes reference to two famous country bumpkin characters in Brazilian literature and referring to him as a simple person, in contrast to his pompous artistic name. I love stuff like this. Jaca itself is also a word for a country bumpkin.
I mean, that makes sense.
What's the matter? That's you, sorry.
What's the matter, Maya?
It's really just a country bumpkin?
Ah, Maya.
Ahem. I must apologize for not being my absolute fabulous self right now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney,
Yes?
a few minutes ago you took on one of my cards, didn't you?
I don't think mentions it. I did take a card.
It was the 10 of hearts, right?
What? How do you got it right again?
What can I say? You too. You stolen some of my most valuable possessions. 10 of Maximum Galactica's hearts.
You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you?
I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie.
He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
I wonder if, in Japanese, if he has a... I don't know how to pronounce it. It's basically the version of Country Bumpkin for Japan. Either in writing or how he says things.
I know, it does, you know? All right, back to December. Again.
We're here again.
Yep, but this time we were here for work. It's been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. We know who's here. There's only one person that'll be here right now. I hope he shows up.
Your voice keeps changing, keeps throwing me off.
It's because I stood up for a second.
Like, did someone else get into the call? I didn't hear anything.
No. I just stood up, so that's probably what did it. So, oh. That explains why nothing happened. Jesus!
I'm skipping this. We have... I'm not doing any somersaults.
You know what's really funny?
What?
You had to click through it, but because the game lagged on my end, it just looked like you just suddenly skipped ahead. Like you hit a cheat button or something.
This is a tiger.
Why is there a live tiger just out in the middle of the area? Oh, I died.
Stay, heal.
Lady, I think it's a little bit too late for that. I think I might just straight be dead. I'm sorry. It's over for me.
Scared you, didn't I?
Oh, dear sweet God.
I forgot how gaudy he is.
Oh, no.
Rigged's such a cute tiger, isn't he?
Lady, you nearly killed me.
What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. I'm just gonna do a bit of Regina, then I'm gonna stop because I don't like Regina. I know why she's like this, but also there's a limit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, stuff like that's like, what? I believe she's supposed to be 16. She acts like she's 10.
Yeah, this is like severely spoiled child level.
Yeah, she's 16. You mean the murder?
Yeah.
My dad was murdered.
Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? That's the appropriate response there, Phoenix. That is the absolutely appropriate response. You know, man just died. Ah, man, I'm sure it's fine. Wait a minute.
Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh?
What?
Anyways, everyone's here practicing last night. Yes, everyone was here. Finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Normally, I love like circus sort of themed things, and the fact that this case is terrible is making me angry.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm kind of forming it in, kind of not.
There is some concerns here of just like her father died, you know?
Oh, that gets explained. It's just, again, it would make more sense if she was younger.
Uh-huh. Man was definitely drunk while writing this one.
This is druid behavior.
Is it? I don't know if it's druid behavior. Even druids would just be like, yes, a death occurred.
No, I meant, he's not scary, he's cute.
Oh. It depends on the druid.
Leah the Lion, Regent and Rengia. Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed them. We haven't gotten to the worst part about this case yet, by the way.
This girl has been around so much death, and she is just like casual about it. I think it's the most concerning part about this whole thing.
Oh no, it's dumber.
Of course it is.
Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. Phoenix, no.
No. Hang on. What do you mean by it's tough not to get charmed? It's very easy not to get charmed, Phoenix.
Just listen to her. She sounds like a man. No, that's too meta for me.
Ah.
I do find it ridiculous about how Russell beard looks. This is something I'm fine with posting. Ah, a ladder.
It's just a step ladder.
What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter.
Okay. Ain't worth arguing with her on this one. I guess it's kind of like an achievement thing. It's just like, yep, there's the ladder again.
Yeah, it's like a whole list thing. We didn't do it last time, and I still haven't done it last time because I didn't want to go into it. It's Max. Hey, where's Max now anyway?
You don't know?
Nope.
He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father.
It's okay, Max, Nick, and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal?
Of course he's not.
You can look through her ears and see the other side. I'm worried about so many things right now.
Are you?
Like what?
You can't just ha your way out of this one, Missy.
Russell Berry looks like a mustache.
He does look like
face.
Mustache.
And their practice was over. Dad went right back to his room.
His room?
So I'm trying to imagine him with no hair, and it's just like, thumb man. This man is a thumb.
Just get rid of the beard. He looks like a baby.
Yes.
Just without the mustache, this man would look like a child.
Right there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went up to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
I kind of liked it without the music, I'm going to be honest with you.
This was the ringmaster's room.
Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max and the ringmaster met last night.
Now that you mention it, that is what he said.
I wonder what. That's an interesting poster.
Yeah, the poster of Max. I want it. I want it, Nick. Nick, I want it.
I want to get out of here. Sadly, we both can't get what we want, so you're just going to have to deal with it.
Oh, look at this. Max salary is written on this piece of paper. Great.
Yikes! Oh, that was you. I honestly thought that would be Phoenix there.
No, she's the one reading.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
I didn't know they had a magician. This sounds like it's incredible.
She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much?
Incredible, huh?
You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary.
I'm like trying to remember it exactly. I think it's around the lines of he wanted less of a salary for the in exchange for like to help the other circus performers or something along the lines,
Hmm.
which is a lot better than I want more money.
Yeah, that is a lot better. That's a lot better of a reason.
What's the matter, Nick?
Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Hmm.
You may not know this, but they call this a tail cult.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. Hmm.
What?
Scrap white paper sticking out of the coat pocket.
Hmm? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
Ah, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
You are. Are indeed. Yep. Many posters.
So many purpose posters, they're not likely to miss one, are they?
Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here?
Because I took one.
Ah, she already swiped it. You're incorrigible, you know that?
That would be
You can't
useful
just go
later.
stealing people's things, Maya. We've been over this.
They can't arrest me.
No, they can't. And Maya, just because you kill everybody that tries to arrest you, that doesn't mean they can't arrest you.
No, I don't kill anyone. I just leave them to die.
Maya, that's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Maya,
According to the
that's
shadows,
still
that's not. I mean, why would she has like 6?
that's still murder.
That's Sushi Clown here, right? So kooky. I believe that's Gumshoe.
Oh. Ah, Tutu.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. The best
Ah,
character
Detective
we've met so
Gumshoe,
far.
you are a shining beacon of stability in this crazy case.
Oh, is that bad?
It's going that badly already. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working this crime scene, pal?
Because you're always working detective.
Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with a crime, you don't make your own hours. I've had to be at the circus anyways. I want to see the lion tamer on the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
Man, Gumshoe, that's something out of CSI.
That is no, that's not a CSI joke there. That's
What?
not. That's just literally him being depressed. That's him going, my life is nothing but a series of stage plays where the actor is already dead.
By the way,
Speaking of dead actors,
by the way, have you seen the Mousetrap? It's a very good play.
I honestly feel for the guy. Like, that is legitimately a sad kind of statement of just like, my life is filled with nothing but murder after murder. It's no wonder he opens up a theme park.
Does he open the theme park or the police department opens the theme park? I don't know if he actually owns the place.
Listen, just let him have it. Just let him have it. He's done enough. He's paid enough to the police department.
Fair enough.
Although I do just love the line, "Dead body, stage left."
Bow, bow now, bow na na na, bow, bow now.
It just says a lot about him.
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? He's still got that forlorn look of just life is pain. Do you know who'll be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. Oh no. She's gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see your report. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of the whip never ends, pal. I miss Edgeworth.
Sorry, I shouldn't. Between the badger and some other things we have to keep in line. Or
Now we have to deal with Miss Von Karma whipping everyone.
I thought nobles were nice, pal.
Most of them are. She's just special. And by special, I mean she's a storm.
I was about to make the same joke. I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. Oh. You know, Mr. Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. I don't know what would happen after I went back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him?
Nick won't tell me. He keeps being vague about it in a very annoying way.
I'm sorry, he went to Detroit. I'm literally thinking of the like they're send this man to Detroit meme.
You see, you say Detroit, and I just think that he's in for no good reason. My first mind is like, there's a giant robot smashing up New Jersey. Why? That's not even the same location. My brain suddenly went to Megas XLR for some reason.
He's just standing there watching the robot break things. Oh. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. God, guys, he's on vacation. Calm down. What's with the
He's on
depression?
sabbatical. He's not dead.
The man went through a very traumatic life experience. Like, he needed some time off.
He needed a break. He's allowed to take a break.
It's not that hard to admit. Why is everyone acting like he got murdered? Oh, God. I forgot about that aspect of this particular, like, series in the game of just like, oh yeah, Edgeworth. I can't talk about him.
Okay, I looked it up, and apparently they have a reason to think this or act like this. Distressed and confused by all that's happened to him, Edgeworth wrote an apparent suicide note regarding prosecuted Miles Edgeworth chooses death. A bellboy discovered the note as Edgeworth left America to find out what being a prosecutor truly meant. The note led him to believe that Edgeworth had really committed suicide.
Oh. I didn't know about that.
I didn't know that either. I thought it was more a case of everyone being dramatic, but no, it's like...
Man literally, like, left a note. And,
Probably as soon as he was on point, like, maybe I should have worded it like that. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Right, on the side of the Edgeworth he'd known child died long before, replaced by a coward who took his own life over a Winflick record, which... Okay, I can see your point there, Phoenix, but also, he's not dead. This is just a comedy of errors.
gonna come back. I know how this goes. He comes back. It's just like, what's everybody acting like I died?
No, I'm very much alive. I'm very much
Oh
alive.
god.
I sent. Just thinks about it. I plan to have sent mail to you. Things happened and I never really got around to it, but I am in fact still alive. I'm just thinking shit.
So that does remind me. There is actually a JoJo moment where that kind of thing happens, where the main character shows up to his own funeral, and he has a prosthetic arm. He's at his own funeral. It's just like, what's going on? You guys were supposed to have received a message in the mail about this. A message? He looks to his wife he married while he was healing up, and everybody thought he was dead. You did remember to send the letter, right? Oops. And that's all she says. Oops.
What is this manga? This is a comedy manga. Is this serious? What is this?
I can't tell you. I don't know if it's a serious manga or a comedy manga either, because there are serious moments, but it's very over the top. Like, they defeat a villain by using a volcano to blast him into space.
I'm sorry, say that again, but slower.
They defeat a villain that they can't physically defeat by blasting him into space. Also, for a long period of time, they fight against nearly immortal vampires who are killed by magical punches.
Is this a parody that somehow became not a parody?
I don't know. JoJo is a wild ride. It is confusing. It is all over the place. And it has created many memes over the years, such as the Jonathan Joestar special family technique. Run for your life!
I did see that one. It was, I learned about it during a discussion, I think, about market gardening. The thing is, he has to where you rocket jump and hit someone with a shovel.
Yeah, it is a silly manga, and as long as you don't take it too seriously, you'll probably have a decent enough time. It's just, don't try to understand the plot. You're not going to understand the plot. Give up now. I would love to say that there is a solution to what the plot is about, but really, it just goes all over the place.
He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth's not around?
I had to think about it for a second, and I did just think about the one thing that's just like a great example of the plot going all over the place, where Jonathan has to dress up as a woman in order to fool a bunch of Nazi guards. It does not work. It was never going to work. You know why it wasn't going to work?
Why?
Because the man is incredibly buff. So, I want you to think about this for a second here. He was so buff, I'm surprised he managed to fit into that outfit. I will find an image of it and show you it to show you just how crazy this is. Just gotta find the guy's name. It's hard because everybody's named JoJo, so it's like, all right.
I'll go for the wiki and then pull it out while I move the story forward.
That's basically what I'm doing here. Here it is. Joseph Joestar. That's it. That's the guy's name. I'm actually pretty sure it's going to be in the gallery. It's going to be pretty easy to find. Let me see here. Because if that's not in the gallery, I will be absolutely surprised. Okay, it's not in the gallery. Well, color be surprised. Ah, yep. That's yep. That's a bit of a blurry image. Is there a better one? Oh, there's a GIF. Nope. Ah, that works. That one works. All right. This was his disguise to trick the Nazis.
Um, that has got to be the least convincing drag I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh god, it's even better in the manga. It's even better in the manga. I don't know why he thought this would work.
Did it work or did it fail?
It failed. He had to knock them out with coconuts. Oh, god damn it. He doesn't just use this outfit once, by the way. He uses it multiple times to try to trick people.
Does it ever work?
No. It doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie. The idea of it never working is a lot more hilarious than it working once.
Oh. Back to this. It just occurred to me that that was what he did in order to do that, like to get behind area to secret facilities and stuff like that. And it's just like this man never his plans. He actually does have some pretty good moments where he actually uses like tactical genius, but otherwise, no. Also, give it a second. I currently have no screen.
That's fine.
It's,
I'm paused.
Yeah, it's loading on my end. That's the reason why. Come on. I know you can load faster than this, damn it. Yeah, let me do this. Let me just like boop, and then maybe that'll force it to. Nope. Let it stop watching and bring it back up again. Maybe that will work. There we go. That fixed it. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go, if you ask me, pal.
It was rather cold.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there.
Next to that snowman. In fact, that is the snowman.
Who made that? Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's not right here. I didn't make that. You didn't make that. Who made the snowman?
I'm not mad.
Why is it shaped like the badger?
Is it the badger?
Oh no, he's figured out how to camouflage.
Right, you need to leave right now.
Well, you gotta go.
We'll call you when it's ready. We need to contain the badger, guys.
He just like grabs his radio. Code blue. Code blue.
Probably code badger because I think code blue stands also for something important.
I mean, you know, either way, he's gonna get the support he needs. Right about where you are standing right now. Oh, damn, that's awkward. Ah, just terrified her. Surprised you, didn't I?
I'm not laughing.
Hmm. Took a bite at the wrong moment again. Damn it. Excuse me, do you mind telling me what happened to the victim?
Okay, code blue might work 'cause I think police codes are all numbers.
Yeah, police codes are all numbers.
Code blue is a it refers to a life-threatening medical emergency, so you know what? It works.
He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal.
Beep.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit.
There's always to be something that doesn't quite fit.
Yeah, there is. It's almost like murderers are never really that easy to, solve. Like they take a lot of effort. And having only 3 days to solve murders was a terrible decision. What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. I could figure for that one. That would be like it's confusing. I'm just like, why are the footprints out of place? Look at this picture of the crime scene. Man, that's okay. Now,
Yes,
is it just me or does he look like a beetle?
he does look like a little bit like a beetle.
Looks like a beetle that just had a bad day. What's this? The wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. So forensics experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what's so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. Yeah, what else is on the scene, Phoenix? That's right, pal. The problem is... yeah. Go ahead.
The killer's footprints aren't there.
Bingo. And so we're now really confused, because unless the killer's somehow able to float, I got no clue what happened. Where the killer come from and where the killer run off to. Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. That's not going to stop people from assuming. A flying culprit? I mean, yeah, that would be a very odd kind of thing. Like, just think about it for a second. You're dealing with a culprit that can fly in the air, and he just, like, hit a man over the head and then just ran off. A little odd.
And that's why they're going after
thing just
Maximum Galactica because he's the man who can fly.
yeah, that's when something clicked in my head.
This case is so dumb.
There's no way. Flying is impossible. Yeah, it really is. I don't know why they're trying to make this argument. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Ha ha. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I mean nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Uh-huh. Hey, get some info about Max out of him. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, just, it's such a flimsy, very flimsy argument of like, oh, Max can fly. Yeah, as part of an act. Like, it's not real magic, you know? He can't use real magic. That's not how this works.
This case is so dumb.
I understand why you dislike this one, yeah. This is
Oh, it gets worse.
Case.
It's just...
Oh no, I know it gets worse. I know it gets worse. I'm not looking forward to it when it gets worse. I just know it does. This case was made by a drunk man. Where else can it go but down?
Present Max. You don't have to read this, I'm just... Oh, you can't actually. What?
Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
Just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal.
Huh?
He left something at the crime scene. What was magician's trademarks? An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have very classy decorative elements.
Max uses his cloak, silk hat, and white rose as his signature symbols.
I think he had a red rose in his images.
Yeah, he did. That's just another. Okay, no, he didn't have white. Okay, fair enough. Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Cares if they're mundane. He's not a clown. He doesn't have to be unique. At least they're easy to understand. That's not like a joke I'm throwing in there for no reason. Clown lore is mysterious, man.
Clown lore is all over the place, yeah. Also, I just like the I must have hit a nerve. Who said? An eyewitness. Here we go again. Tell us about the eyewitness, please.
Mom definitely came home, so I'm gonna talk to her real quick and get something to munch
Go
on.
ahead. Kind of wish they just immediately went into talking about the eyewitness, though. You know?
Yeah, that'd be better for flow, but fuck this case.
Hey, look, we can complain about a lot of things about this case, okay? Just add it to the list. There is honestly a lot about this case that just does not make sense. Like, okay, yeah, he's able to fly on the stage, doesn't make him a major target there. Apparently everybody was practicing together, so that's like a large list of people there together. just you've got like a lot of very circumstantial evidence of like, yeah, he's in the vicinity. In the vicinity does not mean he committed the murder. Yeah, police actually get in trouble for that kind of thing now that I'm thinking about it. Because that's the kind of thing that tends to get the police in very major legal trouble. Of just like, you arrested me without really due cause. Good job. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. And that happens a lot. Lawsuits of that kind of thing are fairly common, I want to say.
Mom has popcorn. I was like, do I want to make popcorn? No, I don't want to make popcorn. So I got cheese and miso instead.
Oh, that sounds good.
One's fermented, which is good for my gut bacteria.
Uh-huh.
And the other is cheese, which isn't really good for my gut bacteria, but whatever.
I'm sure they balance out. So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not going to tell you about that. I really probably should be. In fact, it's probably a requirement underneath the law, but let's be honest here. The writer of this story is stupid and drunk.
Normally, I wouldn't like the law, but even I'm kind of surprised on some of this.
That's the prosecution's trump card. The writer being drunk, I mean. Oh, I just remembered. Uh-huh. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why is
Yeah,
that?
why is that? Oh, no reason, just something I remember to tell you.
We just hear muffled screams and "Get back in your cage, monster!"
This is probably another Von Karma special, so.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness list. No, that's where the blue badger is.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. We go in there, we die. Don't you dare, pal. Don't I dare what? You can't stop me.
Right, time to go and meet one of the other characters I don't like about this.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe he barred us from entering into there because the eyewitness is not a friendly person. It's really for our own safety.
Where's the? I don't know what's. I forgot to trigger. Supposed to be able to see one of the other witnesses I don't like.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we're just. Is there a witness you like at all in this series, or?
In this case,
Yeah.
I kind of like Mo.
That's it.
And
Just
kind of
Mo.
stretching it.
Mo gets a pass. The name tag on the door says Mo. Well, I guess he's not here. Wow, what a real mess.
I don't like talking to him in the trials because he can trip you up and cause problems. But I do like I said, in the anime, a lot of these characters are a lot better.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you did mention that before. It's just this situation and this particular version of it was not great.
Now, can I go back to the entrance and trigger, Where the fuck is he? I'm at the circus entrance.
Question for the ages. Where is this guy I'm supposed to talk to? He's not here. Why is he not here? My life is pain.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to meet the ventriloquist, and I don't
And he's just
understand
not
why I
here.
can't find it.
Was there something else we needed to talk to him about? A present, maybe? Like, did we get anything recently, or?
We got this.
Uh-huh. I guess we can bring that up to him again?
I'll
Like, he's
check.
the one
I'll
who
double
handed
check
it
the
over,
wiki
but-
since it seems to be more coherent about it.
Yeah. I don't know what would be the thing that we need to do here. Did you
Let's
find it?
represent random stuff. My boy, different badge now and then. It's not evidence you gathered.
What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it really is just throwing us for a loop here, isn't it? Oh, oh.
No, we already got that. I
no,
I
no,
did him
no,
by
I
mistake.
Yeah, we're back. Alright, yeah. Man. Yeah, this game sometimes. Yeah, no. The rest of the game is generally okay. We've had a couple of very, very silly moments making, like, poking fun at certain very dumb things. I will admit that, at the very least. But generally, the game at least makes some level of sense. This section, however... You okay there, detective? I'm making a really strange, tired-looking face here.
Are you sure you weren't born looking like that?
Oh. Uh-uh. I wish I was more lively. Right now, I'm just tired.
I haven't slept the winks, an even full night's sleep since the Blue Badger was released.
Oh my god.
Maya, come on!
Maya! You don't need to
you.
keep demolishing this man! What did he ever do to deserve that punishment? Like, what the hell? That was just brutal for no good reason.
Maybe I just look around at random crap.
Possibly. It is one of these games. Is there like a doll that's sitting somewhere? No. We're in like a clown like costume area too. That's a little concerning.
Clown bed.
This guy is, now that you mention, he's addicted to clowns, isn't he?
He is the clown.
Yeah. Not pleasant, is it? Oh, is that?
It's not plot relevant. I'm just eating something.
Ah, okay. It's just there was a pause, and I was like, wait a minute, am I supposed to be saying something?
Pay peanuts, don't they? Peanuts. I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts.
My God, man, you need a new job. You really need a new job. Like this is just work abuse. Just terrible.
They said who would eat snow cones in the winter, and I'll be perfectly honest. If it's a very good snow cone, like the ice is fine, I probably want one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I grew up in Hawaii. There used to be like a snow cone stand at the park that I remember going to a lot. And this might be just from like memories, but I remember it being the best snow cones ever.
It's like nostalgia effects, I'm sure, but it probably was pretty good. But did we finally find a thing that lets us progress? Is that what we're doing right now?
Okay, I'm double checking the wiki. Did I miss something? This isn't even a puzzle. It's just I don't know why it's not triggering. Apparently, this is an achievement.
Why is that Mary? Still famous tradition, right?
I guess, but his real name is Billy Bob Johns.
Yeah, that's not a name I'd wanna, you know.
Well, Big Star can do it, then you should pretend to be exotic too, Nick.
A big star?
Max Galacta is a pretty big name. Anyways, what do you think about Naruhodo A. Raito?
What's the A stand for?
The A stands for attorney.
I'll think about it.
And thought about it, and no. What have I not done? Oh, we missed this.
We missed the thing that we needed to do.
Apparently we didn't talk to her about this.
Oh, well.
I don't... I mean, did someone profess their love to her? Maximum Galactica is 21. She is 16. Another person professed their love for her as well. Someone named Trillo. That's why, as we haven't like established he exists yet. Phoenix, no.
The fact that we have to tell Phoenix no is a little concerning. Like, buddy, think about what you're doing here.
Do you want to do this guy and I do Trillo?
Hmm. Yeah, I can do this guy. He seems pretty nervous, so. should be easy enough to do them. What? Huh? But me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your average everyday Joe.
They have staff.
Yeah, but it's Maya. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying. Like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright.
I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya.
I just happen to be passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny? Not a carny. I'm a performer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist.
A ventriloquist?
I am Benjamin Woodman.
Your last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben.
Yes. That's your alias, right? Alias, right?
Alias? I believe they call it a stage name. Excuse me, Ben? Yes? You mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really, I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't know. This guy's so nervous. He's creeping me out a bit. Yeah, fair.
Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile.
I feel like smiling at him will make him have a panic attack.
Do you mind telling us something about Max? Sorry. Maximilian Galactica.
Max? He is not very nice. Did he just say Max is not very nice? Ow. My head hurts.
Japan, his name is Ben Consumi. And Rilo, being Trillo. Ben and Rilo come from the word ventriloquism. Kazumi condense kanji meaning wood.
Alright, that's not too complicated a name then.
Ben and Ryo Kazumi, Ben to Ryo Kazumi, is a loose reading of the word ventriloquism.
Huh.
Possibly unintentionally, his puppets are... Yeah, Trill's a puppet. His Trill... like I said, I don't give a fuck about spoilers right now. His puppet's surname Quest is a common Swedish surname suffix of Swedish surnames. The word curse meaning twig or small branch was fitting for a wooden puppet.
The fact that he doesn't have his puppet right now is like a little odd, isn't it?
Yeah. Michael Huntari comes from Makis Kire Hiv Teverais, which means when we arrive. I butchered that completely. Yvonne Chokli comes from the French word for ventriloquist.
Well, at least we know, generally what his name's all about.
Apparently, the trope of the Killer Tris pun and the Benjamin Woodpen pun is just consistent throughout all of them.
Yikes. I hope he is okay. It sounded like he just popped a gasket. That is you.
Ben, so you're a ventriloquist?
I'm just a regular guy. Like his mantra. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that.
I can't help it. He's making me nervous.
Ben, would you mind showing some of your skills as a ventriloquist?
Oh, well, right now, my You're what? Why? He's contagious. Send help! I can't stop.
I believe now we can move on.
There we go. Now we can get out of here. Now we don't have to deal with that anymore. Oh, hey there, buddy.
Kablamo! Congratulations! You're the big winner! The 1 million visitor to Womb of One, Mr. Mo Curls, aka me!
Earplugs. Must find earplugs.
To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke right there?
No, I didn't, and that's concerning.
I wrench on giving you more than one.
What?
Welch is a brand of grape. No. If it was funny, it was your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen and sing. Catch my drift? I like pushing clowns.
No, I got that. I'm just very confused by this man.
Yeah, he's a clown.
I understood that part. I understood he's a clown. That did not pass me by. It's just the rest of them.
I'm not doing it as Maya. Maya doesn't work for her.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. This is like some Faustian nightmare.
Come on, it was funny.
Was it?
They're always funny in my book.
Oh god, there's actual laughter in the background. There's legitimately laughter in the background. You know, Maya, you can do better. You could do better. Those jokes were a little too... just... no. You okay? You good, buddy?
That's you.
Oh. In my book, they're just funny looking.
You sure do have a great face and clothes, girly. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh.
I'm going home.
Oh, Nick, you can't. Don't leave me here.
You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two. But this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to.
Okay, I get it. Admit, he's kind of funny.
No. I do not have to admit that because he isn't. Oh, Phoenix is gonna commit murder by the end of this.
He's not.
What do you mean he's not?
I mean, he's not the murderer, nor does he get murdered.
You know,
Can you please tell us more about the Big Berry Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time?
I like how you just kind of skimmed over me, just immediately asking, "Are you sure about that?"
I am positive about that, unfortunately. I mean, I like Mo.
Mo's trying. Mo's trying. He's got energy. I do agree with Phoenix though. His jokes are a little too complicated for a lot of things.
We'll save this. It will come up at the end, but he basically becomes a new ringmaster.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. I mean, if it works, it works.
This circus has been in business for 20 years. We outperformed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TVs, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. I work hard to keep the show running. No one sends any clowns on us. Nick, you just made a joke. Laugh.
Har 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 har.
The ringmaster is a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when his own customers. Russell used his own money to pay me. Because he knew I had a family to care for. He was having to take care of his employees. Let me see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man?
I don't know, honestly. It seems like somebody might have had a grudge, might have had a few screws loose.
I kind of want to know what Mo looks like without his makeup on.
But you know what that is? I am actually kind of curious about that too, yeah.
Not saying that.
Hmm?
Wiggity, 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 what? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that as Mo.
We just did.
Not as Mo, though. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How could he fault someone for being born that way?
Let's talk about the murder.
Let's see. Must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsal was finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's where I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime.
Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime.
The ringmaster was surely ahead of his time. He always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a little bit stale. I realize even my act can get a little bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned.
A bit long in the tooth?
But that make-believer takes things too far.
Make-believer?
That magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty. And they all say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, joke's on him now.
On him?
Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder.
Go ahead.
Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything.
I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw?
Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna keep these lips zipped. Stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe we can tell you a few details. But only if you can get an old stiff lips here to make it with the funny.
Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me?
Nick, you can do it.
I don't wanna.
What's the matter?
Just getting ready. Okay. No.
Yeah, this is information. You can skip it if you want.
Is it the I'm always right?
I believe so.
Yeah, we're good. We don't need to go further than this. We already know where this is going. It's a terrible joke. Even Maya thinks so.
Even Mo thinks so.
Look at that expression.
My God, man.
He asked for it too. Well, at least his expectations are low.
I wouldn't let him quit his day job.
Thank you. Yeesh. Kinda got some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here.
It wasn't the greatest joke I heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo.
No, we're incredibly funny. It's just, it's better when it's a routine.
That night, once I have tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It felt like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw. Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw. But that just proves how terrible that man actually is.
Here's more about Max he's letting on. So, just gotta put up a picture of Max, or what?
Yep. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, then it's only Jesse should die too. Mo! Sorry, I crossed the line. But truly he's a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. This morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clocked Ben right on the head as hard as he could.
Hey! The ventriloquist was speech impediment?
You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Ah, yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Ah, thank you. This is an atlas.
Okay, that one was actually...
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, I killed myself. Really? I'm dying here. Go on, Harry. Go on, Harry.
I was just laughing to hear his own voice.
Ben, how's he doing?
He's a ventriloquist, isn't he?
That's right. Why was I surprised when they told me his secret? He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. Yes, kitten.
And wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder.
That's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk, but he doesn't have his puppet Trillo. Trillo? If Ben doesn't have his Bakuba's puppet, you better get a word. You'll barely get a word out of him. Really?
Master and puppet.
I just wanted to do that because I like Mo. I honestly like Mo.
No,
He's
no,
fun
that's
to
fair.
voice.
I can tell, yeah, he does seem like he'd be very fun to voice. Off to another area, I guess.
Ew, this place is gross.
This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. Take it, swig of something, or
Yeah. I'm getting some Misa out of the package.
it's not quite what I meant by a swig, but
That means my hands aren't on the controller.
not true.
That reminds me, what was that Mo said?
He said that yesterday morning, Max clonked Ben over the head.
That's just that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting?
Don't ask. What's
Juice
this?
bottle.
Must be a juice bottle or something?
Watch out, Nick, there's broken glass all over the floor.
A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor.
Think that means anything?
There's got to be something interesting here.
Huh?
Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with them.
Him? It's nice.
Yeah,
So,
Nick, please tell us who we're meeting with. That would be very useful right about now.
no, it's Max. We're meeting with Max. Do you want to break Max site? We need to break Max site locked. Then we call it.
That sounds good. Yeah.
The case sucks, but it's fun to voice some of the characters.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center.
Did you just call me a sweetie? Again?
What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with?
Edgeworth is going to kill you.
I got you. I got you into it.
It's because it's the most obvious one in that situation.
Fair enough. Wonderfully fabulous. Oh, I mean, fabulous.
That's why we came to meet with you again.
But what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face.
Just tossing cards left and right. And they're all different cards, too. I think I saw a heart in there at one of the rolls.
And most of it looks like they're fives right now. Five of
Yeah,
spades.
I know I saw like a heart one in there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Heard a lot about you, the circus, Max. Apparently, you're a jackass. Must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you're not pretty popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Lousy.
I mean, he did spell it right. I'll give him credit.
They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. You really understand, can see the obvious difference between us.
People who really understand.
For instance, my sweetie pie.
So Regina understands him, huh?
I plan on getting married to her. I don't want to talk about anymore in this dialogue.
Yeah, no. It feels like something was slightly missed, and you could definitely tell this was done when he was drunk.
Apparently,
just
the
like-
age of consent in Japan is 16, and in some parts of this, and in
So-
other parts of the world. But I believe that only works if the person, other person
Yeah.
is also 16.
Yeah, that is the key. The other person also has to be under the age. We actually had some issues with that kind of stuff here in the U.S. Funnily enough, there are some states that allow, like, those that are above the age of 16 but before the age of 18 to do things together, but they have to both be underneath the age of 18. So there are some issues where parents that don't like the mixed race of their boyfriend, who is a year older, called the cops on people. That's happened in the US before.
I remember like a massive, this is way back, massive scandal between a Minecraft YouTuber, which is how way back it was,
Yeah.
who got in trouble with the law because he turned 18 while still dating his girlfriend who was a year younger than him.
Yeah, that's about right. I don't have like a good answer on what would be a solution to the problem. If they're close in age is what I'm saying. Because if they are close in age, then there is some more nuance to it. But it's still very tricky, and people abuse the system a lot. Like I said, particularly those that don't like particular aspects of the boyfriend, which is annoying to me, honestly. Moving on.
Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I was in his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be right back. I should only take about 10 minutes.
It did not, in fact, take 10 minutes. And then?
I waited for him, but he never came back.
You go to the plaza where the body was discovered.
Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it's still very cold outside. I have no idea where we went off to do.
Alright, time to open up the thing, I guess. Take that! Throws Magatama at him.
Knocks him out.
He's just laying there on the ground like, oh. Card just looks over like, thank you. He wouldn't stop talking about being fabulous. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such.
Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract.
That's the truth? The whole truth?
What do you mean?
You just went to his office to negotiate your salary.
I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fear last night?
Well, the papers, for one, says it was a week ago. So
That's...
it was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise.
Is there a problem with being well compensated?
Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago.
Fabulous! Alright, I'll tell the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room.
He called you. Why did he do that?
Sorry, sweetie. That's private.
The ringmaster called him. Wonder if there's some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share what the two of you spoke about?
Well, not if I don't have to.
Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night?
Where did you get that?
A cafeteria. But you already know that, didn't you?
Of course. It fell and broke on the floor.
He's still hiding something else. Max,
What is it, my sweetie? Poor Ben.
yeah, he just gets the shit beat out of him, doesn't he?
Ben.
You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room.
Fabulous. You might as well be a magician. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in.
You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist?
You could put it that way. Why'd you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie, and I'm immediately going to stop talking, just hit X now.
Oh boy. The thing is, even in Japan, he would be too old for her.
Yep.
So.
You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trillo? The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trilloquest.
But a puppet doesn't talk.
I know. That's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If the puppet started flapping up at the ballista, I'll be screwed. You hid him!
Hid him?
I mean, the ventriloquist's puppet! You were so smart, sweetie. Where'd you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben just seemed awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous, that should have taught him a lesson. Okay. I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweet? No problem. Not at all. Thank you, Max. You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam.
And don't go hiding puppets.
Right.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, he's an ass.
Yeah, I understand immediately why you say like the anime did it a lot better.
I'm just going to go and get build quest, trailer quest, and then save. How about that?
Sounds good.
Thank you
I
so much
just
for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for Atomic Heart. I'm kind of kicking myself over it because I bought it and then like now there's like there's a massive Steam sale and it's on sale. My mere response is son of a bitch.
whoops. Oh well. Can't win them all, huh?
First time in a long while I go, I'm just gonna buy it because I have the money. And like it goes on sale the next day to remind me of why I check for that.
Yeah, you really gotta be careful about that stuff. Ah well.
Look at cute trophies. Oh, Country Quiz Champions, Wingman Associate, Mini Golf Master, Beerberry Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined.
Ah, there it is. There's Trilla.
Why do I have to carry this thing?
Because I ain't touching that.
Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you guys. I'll see you Tuesday. We'll probably see Kyle Wednesday.
Yep. Gonna play more Conscript. Gotta get further into that. That game is sad in a lot of ways.
Ow, my neck.
Don't die.
No, it's fine. I just pulled something in my neck while
Still don't die.
stretching. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our attempt to go through this as fast as possible.
We'll get to the good one after this. It's just
Yeah, Farewell My Turbout's one of the best.
yeah.
Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you next time. Hope you guys
I
stay
know
safe
why
and
it's
all
the
that.
best. I know immediately why it's the best. It's because he was hung over and had a clearer head.
Not exactly, but see you then.
Just sure, don't write drunk.